Hello, all you beautiful light workers, shadow workers, chosen, whatever you resonate with. Welcome to the channel. I know I haven't been here in a while. I did actually break my booty while I was taking that little sabbatical. So, yeah, I had some healing to do. I felt like Spirit was putting me in a corner. Maybe some of you guys can relate to this. Like, maybe there was an impatience of getting out and about, being seen, but it was too early, it was too soon. There's like this cocoon stage that's happening right now, especially when it comes to money and the way that we view resources, the way that we call things into our existence. For example, I was taking a look at all of our furniture and everything that we own, and I realized that either we found it out by the dumpster because we live in a college town, so people are constantly moving and throwing things away. We also got like a free couch. A lot of things that we needed when we were starting a new life, and Spirit just, when I thought of something that I needed, I didn't go out and buy it instantly, and the universe brought it to me in a very much appreciated, cheaper way than me going out and buying something. So there is definitely a revamping and a new way that we are going to be looking at resources and the way that we call things in. Oh, man. Sweaty. That is a huge bird. Really pretty. So we have the Four of Swords coming out. I told you, cocoon stage, resting, rejuvenating, meditating, taking those spiritual baths. A lot of spiritual hygiene happening. Also, I'm pulling from the Wake Me Up, which is kind of interesting because I don't usually use this deck, and it was in my closet and I just saw it and randomly grabbed it. Now we have the Chariot. So you're taking control, you're taking the reins in your own life, you're making moves, or you're resting and allowing, it's like you're clearing yourself out. I see yourself clearing yourself out, and I'm getting divine will from this Chariot card. Something about a knight. This isn't the knight, but there's some, that's funny, the Knight of Cups. There's something about a knight, like the black horse, the white horse. There's like something about two knights. I don't know. I'm not taking that because I don't even know when it flipped over. It was just kind of there. So moving forward, I feel like you're moving forward with love, with compassion, with an understanding that not all is as it seems. You're not rushing anything. Death. Okay, so there's that cocoon. There's you emerging as this new transformed version of yourself. So you're aligning with divine will. You're emptying yourself out. You're performing your spiritual cleansings, your prayers, keeping your intentions pure. And I mean pure in the sense of like keeping your attention focused on what you're magnetizing into your reality. Okay, so what's coming after this Death, Spirit? Six of Pentacles, reciprocity, equal give and take. So there was an imbalance maybe in finances. Either you were giving too much, somebody else was giving too much. You could, and this is also, it doesn't have to be with money, but I'm also getting like your spirit. You were sharing your soul and your spirit with somebody, and they weren't sharing anything back. They weren't, you were giving little pieces of yourself, but they didn't feel the need to chime in. So maybe you're picking up on that and you're kind of laying that to rest. Not giving in to giving people your energy that aren't just aren't on the same level. They're not going to give you something back. They're not going to have a back and forth conversation. That's what a conversation is actually speaking back and forth. Then you're not wasting your time. And that's great. That's just a lesson that we have to go through actually quite a few times until we master it, until we are like, no, I'm done. I'm not doing that. So you're taking the reins and control in your financial and your spiritual life. I see a balance here with the Queen of Pentacles, loving, nurturing. Maybe you're cooking more whole foods, realizing that the energy, how you are when you cook food, all the energy, it all matters. What we're pouring into our bodies, into our minds, into our spirits. I'm also getting epigenetics with Bruce Lipton. So like your environment having a control, having an effect on your life. And it actually molds us into who we end up becoming because of our environment. And it could be the same cells, just different. Wow. Okay, so we have the Tower coming out underneath death. So this is, whether it's expected or unexpected, I feel like you already know this. It's going to be an expected thing because you know there's an ending to something coming. The Tower. It's like a revelation or something. Something's going to end, and then, wow, Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Hold on, 1 second. 10 of Wands. I feel like you've already put in a lot of work, and there is going to be another cycle of work, but it's not going to be, yeah, you've already put in so much work. So it's like you put in 7 and 10 is needed. So 3 more of something is needed. I don't know, something in 3. Jesus, I don't know. And a bobcat. Bobcat. What is this 10 of Wands? Whoa, 9 of Wands. I mean, it's going down, but like, are you realizing that you've done a lot of work? Something's going to end, and then you're going to realize how much work's actually been put into something. 7 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. For a very long time. Look at all this time in the calendars. You've done something for a very, very long time. Accumulation. Thank you, Spirit. There's an accumulation of things that you have done that is leading to some kind of expansion, but you've been in a delayed energy. You've been in the stagnant, stuck kind of energy because there's things happening beneath the surface that you don't actually see. And that this is just a phase for you to trust the divine in yourself and not allow external circumstances to sway you from your divine will, because we do have the Chariot out here. 8 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups. You're going to be celebrating some kind of mastery. Whatever it is you're mastering right now, yeah. And it's almost like you're going to hold on tight to this and be like, oh my God, it actually came. Like, holy crap. That's awesome. Okay, let me get you guys a Spirit Oracle. Where are we at? 7:44. This is probably going to be a short message. I am sweaty. Oh, okay. Is there any opposing forces? Any opposing energy we need to know about? Oh, I was hoping nothing was going to come out. So Knight of Wands. So it seems like somebody's trying to get you in the sack. Somebody is trying to use their passion. Also, if this isn't that situation, it's just because of your quickness, your fastness, your hastiness. You're a very high vibrational being. You probably don't like how slow things go here in the human world, or at least your soul, your higher self. So it's reeling it back in, getting into this open, receptive energy so that you can tap into this divine will, because you're literally being set up for success. But there is this opposing force. Again, sometimes it's both. Sometimes it's an actual person trying to convince us that they are our person, or it's us just going way too quickly, way too fast with something. 8:48. Well, it is time to stop letting worry rule you. Instead, get excited about your future and all it will bring. What energy and emotion you put out comes back to you. With a little conscious effort on your part, that happy ending can and will be yours. Believe that. And yeah, we already saw that happy ending is coming to you. But being aware of the energy that you put out, like not being judgmental if this is a person or if this is even you, you know, honoring that fast cycle that you have, but also honoring the slow cycle is very, very important. What's this other one? No matter how much you are being tested or pushed right now, stand your ground and push back. Believe in your own integrity, self-worth, so much that no one can get in your way. Have the confidence to move forward. You can and will do this. The Chariot, everything's talking about you moving forward. But it's more of divine will. It's like internally doing it, and then it happens externally to you. So with this testing, a big thing to know, when we're going to have breakthroughs, you're going to be tested a lot. And it's literally the best suggestion I can give anybody is to go within and put up boundaries, let people know that you are in a situation right now that you need to take care of yourself, and how they handle that and how they deal with that is on them. Okay? You are focused on you and what you have coming into your life and into your reality. Because their opinions don't matter in the end. We all know that. Like, it, I know it does for like people that it's like a family or hometown friends and stuff, or maybe you want to show them like how amazing you are. But in the end, it's empty. It's unfulfilling. People think that's what's going to make them happy and fulfilled, and showing up other people that maybe had wronged them. Never. And that's a lesson that these other individuals need to learn as you hold your head high and take the higher road in your ascension, in this process that you're going through, this transformation and rebirth. So we're going to end with a moonology message. Leo, please go to the next page. Thank you. Sorry about that, guys. I am homeschooling at the park. That's way too many. Ooh, healing moon, seek healing. That's what you're doing, though. That's the first card we started off with the Four of Swords. You are healing. Again, too many, but the blood moon, courage, mystery. You need courage during this mysterious time of uncertainty, because there's not going to be any precursors to let you know what's up ahead. It's having full, complete trust, and yeah, you're going to be enchanted. That's for sure. Seek healing and abundance. Stomachal moon. I don't even know what that is. Okay, enchanted. Let's read this. There is something magical and enchanted about moonlight. Whatever it touches turns a beautiful silver, creamy silver. Something is doing this in your life now, or is about to. Life is all about cycles, as in astrology and moonology. Right now, you're about to move into a more enchanted time or cycle in your life, if you believe. There's a lot about belief. Sorry to interrupt this, but there's a lot about you believing in yourself that really needs to occur. Whatever you're wishing for can come true because you're starting to believe again. Perhaps after a rough time, this card reminds you to focus on the good while you process the difficult. If you can't yet feel the magic in your life, take support from a daily practice of just breathing out with an intention of breathing out stress through cleansing breaths. It might be dark right now, or it might be dark now, but there is moonlight at the end of the tunnel. So keep the faith and see the world through kind eyes. If you affirm that something is too good to be true, you might make it so. Instead, believe that life can be magical for you, and it can be. So don't doubt yourself. And if you need to do any cord cutting rituals having to do with self-doubt, like anybody wanting to perform rituals, ceremonies, intentional, anything, always do it on yourself. Just do it on yourself. Bring out the best parts of you so that you're able to move forward with confidence and knowing that you never put out anything towards anybody else. It's about focusing on ourselves and bringing our own focus and our own intention, and knowing that, yes, it can actually happen for you. And it looks like you're believing a lot more. And a lot of this softness, mother energy, like, yeah, I don't know how to explain it. Believe it and achieve it. Expect good things, smile more, trust the process, get in touch with your inner child. You are doing the work. I don't know who you are, what you're doing, but you're doing the work. And you're exactly where you're supposed to be. This is going to be a very enchanting time for you because you're actually, it's like the hand, your higher self and your lower self down here are like in collaboration. They're working together to find you the best collaborations, alliances, individuals to come into your life, to work with, to bring something into fruition, okay? That the collective desperately needs at this time. So 1454. With that, guys, I'm going to leave it. I love you. The universe loves you. And everything's working out for your best and your highest good. Until next time.